Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Unity of Bremerton. Yay. I see so many beautiful hearts out there. So we're going to start with A Light in This World. You're welcome to sing along. You'll get the hang of it. If you don't know it, it's repetitive, and that we like repetitive for sing-alongs. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, we welcome you this morning to Unity of Bremerton, and we're so excited that you're here. And Deb Thibodeau is here today. Welcome her back in the stand. And Leo is with us, and we are so glad he is with us. And he told me this morning when he found out what the topic was, he wrote a song for it. So we're in for a really big treat today. So glad that you're here. So there are new people with us this morning. We welcome you in the spirit of love. We welcome you, and we're glad you're with us this morning. And we know that wherever you are on your journey of faith, you're always welcome here. You're always welcome here. So, Leo, you want to lead us in a song?
Yeah, so we all experienced something this past week that was surprising for many of us. And, there's obviously two different sides. And one of the things that I'm seeing a lot in this country is a lot of anger on both sides. And one of the ways that we can work against that anger is by listening to each other. And so I'm going to do a song, and I welcome you to join in me. It's based on a poem by Rumi called Out Beyond. And the words go like this. Oh, they're up there on the screen. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field. I'll meet you there. And that repeats twice. Actually, it repeats several times, so you can join with me if you want to, if you feel called to do that. And then I'll sing the middle part, a field of love, a field of forgiveness, a peace that passes understanding. And it goes back to the beginning part. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong. There's a field, I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. A field of love, a field of forgiveness, a peace that passes understanding. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. A field of love, a field of forgiveness, a peace that passes understanding. Out beyond ideas of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll clap for that, won't we? So like Leo said, this was a pretty amazing week for our country, for the world, actually. And we know that the only thing that really wins is love. That really is the only thing that wins. And so I have these little hearts that I passed out to you as you were coming in, and that's what that is, a reminder of that. And so if you didn't get one on you, you might have gotten one on your bulletin cover, because we were finding them on the floor. They were falling off. And so just remember that, wherever you are, just bring it down. If you find that you're filled with emotions and fear, bring it down and say, love wins. That's what wins, is love. And so we welcome you today in a spirit, the spirit of love. And we know that wherever we are in the world, one of the things that we surely can do is open our hearts. And that's, we gave that little red heart out to you because we do know that the world is a better place when we open our heart, one heart at a time. So our announcements, this Saturday, we have our Thanksgiving dinner. And if you have not signed up for that, please sign up, because we're going to set tables up and stuff this week in here. We're going to break this all down so it looks like a dinner house when you come in. And if you'd like to help with setup and cleanup, I know there's room for that as well. We're continuing on with the quest. That class is still open. It's a year-long class, and it's been so wonderful thus far. Every group is different that does that class, and I've taught it many times, and it's just a wonderful way to realize God within you, realize the spirit of love that is within you. So you can still join it if you like, and it's on Thursday nights at 7:15 or 7:30. Also, we have the Course in Miracles here on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Our prosperity class, the group went through the prosperity class, and they realized that they would like to continue studying prosperity, that it wasn't just something that one class satisfies. And so we're continuing to do that. We're going to meet once a month on the first Thursday of every month. And we'll be studying from 6 to 7:15 prosperity, and you can join that as well. We're looking at lots of different books, the science of getting rich, by Wallace Wattles is the one that we're looking at now. We're reading that. It's a very, very old book, but filled with wonderful prosperity ideas. So you can join us for that. It's also a Thursday class. I'm going to be teaching the mystical trip to Bethlehem. Has anyone ever done that class before or heard of that? It's a book that Hypatia Hasbrook. Did you do it, Jamie? Oh, same kind of idea, yeah. So we're going to do that in over a three night period in December 8th and 15th and 22nd from 6 to 7:15. And basically what you're going to find out is the Christmas story is happening in you. And that's what it's all about. So it's the metaphysical teaching of the Christmas story and what the Christmas story is really all about. I'm going to skip over Suzanne Auclair's New Moon Circle will be December 6th from 7 to 9. And then on the 18th, we're not having a Christmas Eve service this year, but we are having a special Christmas service in the evening, a candlelight service on the 18th. We're going to try that this year and see if that works for more people, because I know that Christmas Eve is often a busy time for people, so we thought we'd give that a try. How many of you, if I had a Christmas Day service on Sunday, Christmas Day the 25th, would you come? So I have 4 people. It's a Sunday, yeah. Yeah. Well, I wasn't planning on having it because I haven't been able to find a musician. All the musicians were booked, and I thought I would open it up to you all and see if that's something you wanted. If you want it, I'm certainly willing to come and we can have a Christmas Day service together. So, but 4 people? 5 people. Okay. Well, we'll continue 6, 7. Okay. So we'll continue. Yeah. Well, we'll pick you up. How's that? You'd be available at 8 in the morning, Grandpa. No. Yeah, he's always ready. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and have it then. If that's something that you want to have, we'll go ahead and have that. So on Christmas Day, we'll have it at a regular time, 10 o'clock, and we'll have our music will be CDs. How's that? We can sing Christmas carols with CDs, and we'll get back to simple, simple, simple. Yeah. So let's see, what's next? Our invocation of faith. This is, if you're familiar with Unity's principles, this is the first principle of Unity, and you find this spoken in every Unity church. So let's say it together. Together. There is one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. All right. Time for handshakes and hugs. If you're not a hugger, put your hand out very quickly because we're going to hug you if you're not.
Okay. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are loved, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.
Right on. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. Oh. Always trying to be. Anybody else got theirs on the sleeve? And today's daily word speaks to me too, especially because of this beloved time that we're in since Tuesday. God bless us. God loves us. God blesses everyone, said Tiny Tim, and that's the truth. Comfort. I turn to my divine source to receive comfort. In the wake of loss, I feel comfort in the all-encompassing love of God. This love may come in the form of a friend, family member, loving pet, or even a compassionate stranger. God moves through each of us as an expression of empathy and connection with each other. When I'm feeling sad, comfort can be found in a warm hug, a listening ear, or simply the presence of another. I do not hesitate to ask my source for the comfort I seek. I now open my heart to receive the gift of Spirit's love through the countless willing beings all around me. Thank you, God, for sending your comforters just when I need them. I receive and rejoice with a light and grateful heart. From Psalm 71, verse 21, you will increase my honor and comfort me once again. Today, I turn to my divine source to receive comfort.
So we're going to sing, I don't know if you know this song, I Am As God Created Me. Do you know that one? Okay. So let's see, I just want you to join with me. Here we go. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. Second part. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, in the love, and the glory. I am. In the light, in the
We light this candle as a reminder of the light that shines within each of us and never burns out. Come to the time, the service, where we want to shut our eyes, find a comfortable place with our feet firmly on the ground. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, claim, I am the light. Feel your mind slow down. Embrace, I am. Inhale and exhale with truth. And feel the power. I am the light. Feel your light move from your heart. Touch the hearts of those around you, so we are all connected with light. Inhale. We are the light. With every breath, feel and know the presence of God around us and in us. One with us. As your mind is calm, feel the power. And now feel the love. With every exhale, I am love. Father, holy, holy God, we are one. We are one. And so it is. Namaste. Slowly open your eyes. Come back. Feel the smile on your face, the power of your heart, the power of the love that you possess. the light of God, the divine in you. Amen.
So Rosella mentioned that I have a song that I wrote for the topic. The topic is spiritual confidence, and I thought that's such a cool topic. Spiritual confidence. So this has a little technology with it, and that's always dangerous. But I wanted to have a little backing track here. So let's see if we can get that to go. I have faith in myself, no spirit guides me, trusting myself and spirits call. God's mighty power lives and moves inside me. I cannot fear, I cannot fail. God lives in me. God moves through me. God lives in me. God raises me higher. God lives in me. God moves through me. God raises me higher. Spirit in me stands tall as the trees. Spirit in me speaks the word. Spirit in me brings the courage and strength to do good in the world. Spirit in me stands tall as the trees. Spirit in me speaks the word. Spirit in me brings the courage and strength, courage and strength to do good in the world. God lives in me. God moves through me. God lives in me. God raises me higher. God lives in me. God moves through me. God lives in me. God raises me higher. God raises me higher. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. As I start today, I'd like to read Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Growing up, I was taught to believe that a reference to God or a deity or the voice of God or that still small voice within was really a voice out there. I was taught that to hear the voice of God and to know the voice of God, that I had to be right with God. I never understood that, and I today still don't understand what it means to be right with God. The level of consciousness that I held about my walk with God was stuff that I carried around with me from what I had learned as a child. Most of my life, I learned to use other people as guides. You know, showing me and telling me what to do, how to think, how to be, what and how to act and think on. And for so long, I carried with me the idea that I was to serve God out there, and that I would be judged or rewarded based on the way that I served that deity up there or out there. So my spiritual identity was wrapped up in a self-limiting belief of somehow not being good enough, not being whole, not being complete. I didn't realize at the time, but that this way of thinking, this was really an escape for me not being completely responsible for my life and for my calling. Many of us walk around with crutches, mentally limiting the truth of who we are. Mine just happened to be a belief in a God out there, and therefore keeping me from being wholly responsible for the growth and the power that was really mine to have. Yours could be a belief that someone told you that in your head you're not good enough. Somehow you don't meet up. And you've held on to that, and you're believing that still. And you so strongly hold on to that belief that it hinders your responsibility for growth and walk as Christ, heir to the kingdom. It could be that you have convinced yourself that you have a low self-esteem. And as a result, you're not strong enough. Strong enough to claim your place and to know without hesitation your true identity and power. Maybe you have fallen into the trap of comparison, comparing yourself to others and always coming up short. I learned a hard lesson, an important lesson, that every time I compare myself with someone else, I lose. Every single time. I don't know what belief you may hold so tightly to that continues to feed limiting thoughts of lack and discord, disempowering and suffering acts of pain and turmoil surrounding your inability to be present and to recognize your place with our brother Jesus as Christ. Or even if you have such struggles, I don't know. But for me, I know I did. I was so caught up living as I thought others wanted me to live and being as I thought others wanted me to be, to please others, to serve others in the name of God. I was so caught up in trying to be something I wasn't, pleasing others to include all beings, even God. And you know what? I was good at it. I was good at it. About 4 years ago, though, I wanted to attend a workshop in California around leadership. And it was how to partner with horses as co-facilitators, and they would teach you the power of an authentic leader. The problem was that this workshop was 21 days long, so 3 weeks long, right? And at the time, I worked about 65 plus hours a week. And I was an executive for a publicly traded for-profit company, and I was responsible for half of the revenues in this system. So the other problem was that I worked for a boss who would never allow me to take 3 weeks off. The most he'd ever approved anyone was 10 days, and that was including weekends. So I knew it was going to be impossible, and I was never going to get permission to go. But as luck would have it, my boss, 2 months prior to the deadline to register for this workshop, my boss gets a promotion. And he's moved out of the state, out of the office, to a completely different area. And I get a new boss. And this new boss doesn't have such limiting beliefs or convictions around taking vacation that you've earned. And so I went to him and I asked him, I said, I want to go to this workshop on leadership, and it's 3 weeks long. And he went to HR and saw that I had earned the time, and he approved it. So I got in my car, and I drove from Arizona to California. And there were about 20 people in my class. And each morning we met in the barn, and we would start our day with what they called check-ins. And the check-in would be to talk about what you learned the day before, how you were feeling about the workshop, what lessons or information you were taking in. And I just have to tell you, I was in heaven. I was on this beautiful ranch in Northern California, listening to a teacher who was highly acclaimed, author of many books, and well-respected. She was an international leader, known for her wisdom and love. And here I was, listening to her teach about authentic leadership. For the first week, it was amazing. I checked in every morning, as did the other folks that were participating in the workshop. And every evening before we were dismissed for dinner, we did the same thing. On Monday morning of the second week, as is customary, we're all in the barn, and we start to check in. And people are going around in a circle, and they're talking about how their weekend was and what they had learned the week before. And it was amazing for me to be a part of this. And it came my turn, and I started to speak. And I remember like it was yesterday. I shared how rested I felt, how my weekend was, how I'd spent time with my other classmates. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, I was interrupted. I was interrupted by our teacher. And she looked at me directly in my eyes, and she said, I don't know what it is about your voice, but every time I hear you speak, I want to throw up. She said, I want to run as fast as I can out of this room. Well, that's not what I expected to hear. And I went to myself, wow. I was so taken aback that muscle memory had to have kicked in. And all I could hear myself say was, I'm sorry that you're so offended. It's the voice I've always had. In that barn, on that dirt floor, I swear it was so quiet you could have heard a pin drop. We went through the day, and the next day, and the next day. And ladies and gentlemen, it didn't stop. She would not let it go. She continued almost every day publicly letting me know how my voice disgusted her. It got so intense that on the last day of the workshop, when we were supposed to be certified, we're supposed to go into the arena with a horse and another one of our classmates while the rest of the classmates watched on and critiqued. And we're supposed to do an exercise with the horse and the classmate. When it came my turn, she stood up, got in front of me, pushed me aside and said, "Sit down, I'll do this." Now, I was so thankful when the sun rose the next day, because it was over. I got in my car and I drove back to Arizona. I went back to my little ranch. I went back to my work of 65 plus hours a week and all of the overwhelming responsibility that was on my life. And now perplexed by this teacher's words and insistence around being repulsed by my voice. So the days passed, and they moved into months, and I find myself going faster and faster and working harder than ever before and taking care of everyone and serving and loving and working in the name of God. About 2 months after the workshop, I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear this voice in my heart. It wasn't an audible voice, just popped, these words popped into my mind. I must increase and you must decrease. And then I hear, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I sat up in my bed and I started to cry. I placed my face in my hands and I cried. And with each tear, I began to wake up spiritually, because now I got it. Reverend Rosella once asked a question in class, and I knew the answer right away. She said, "Have you ever been hit by a cosmic 2x4? That morning, sitting in my bed, tears streaming uncontrollably down my face, I was hit by a cosmic 2x4. See, I had been living my life pleasing others and seeking love and acceptance from others, and I had all these tiny little boundaries that I allowed people to disregard at leisure. And most insane of all, I had convinced myself that everything I was doing was in the name of God, was in the name of love, was in the name of service. But that night, when I woke up, spiritually, I saw it clearly. And it hit me really hard. It was really all about me. All of that service and action and devotion to God and love was really all about me. It was a lie. So I was living a lie. I was not living my truth. I was not claiming my power. And I was allowing other people to run my life in the name of what I called love, in the name of what I called God. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when I woke up, I knew I could no longer continue to live the lie that I had been living. And I could no longer be the fake. And I could no longer stop being responsible for my life. I woke up and I took responsibility for my life. And in so doing, I made drastic changes. I left a long-term relationship that was not healthy for me or the other person. I terminated people working on my ranch that were taking advantage of me and pretended to work full-time for full-time pay. I resigned my all-consuming, emotionally and physically draining job. I rented my ranch out. I packed up my dogs. I asked a friend to take a road trip with me and help me drive here. I walked into this church and I found a home. I sat under a teacher's love and tenderness and wisdom and embrace, and I started to heal. I enrolled in a ministerial school. I let go of the controls, and I began to feel receptive. And I started, for the very first time in my life, I started to experience deep trust in God. And as a result, deep, eternal joy. But more than all of this, I claimed the power and truth of the Christ in me as my identity and my new calling. I embraced the truth in the words that I am that I am. My inner voice is the voice of Christ, the voice of truth, the voice of love. And I realized my divine nature is infinite wisdom. I woke up, and now knowing I am divine wisdom, and I am now discerning how and where to offer my greatest gifts and talents. I no longer needed to use other people as guides to know the truth that's spoken about in Luke 12:32, where it says, "For me to claim with confidence, it is the Father's good pleasure to give me the kingdom." Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, as in Matthew chapter 7, as it lays out for us, know what your main purpose and my main purpose is. And that is, it is to reform myself. And yours is to reform yourself. To find your voice. And with all magnificent joy, claim as yours. And know that as your awareness and spiritual confidence in your voice grows, so grows your power. So grows your character. Every single time we use the powerful and mind-altering words, I am, we are claiming a kinship. We are claiming a union with God. And we are claiming a union with our brother Jesus and with one another. As we claim the great splendor within us, we also claim the responsibility of self-realization and self-discipline. So I encourage you, if you're asleep spiritually, to wake up. Wake up to the truth and the power spoken in Ephesians 4:22. And it says, "Put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and put on the new self, created after the likeness of God, in true righteousness and holiness." As I close this morning, there's a poem by Shel Silverstein that goes like this. There is a voice inside of you that whispers all day long, I feel that this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. No teacher, preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide what's right for you. Just listen to the voice that speaks inside. Church family, I love you. And I thank you for accepting me and helping me find my home. Namaste.
That was beautiful. Of course, I want to know if you ever heard from that teacher again. Oops. Okay. Space, you're original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe the reason why all the doors were closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will grow. When it's time, you know. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Gonna let your colors burst. And go, you're gonna leave them all in inside of you, and now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework, gonna let your colors burst. You can go, you're gonna leave them all in boom, 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 even brighter than the moon. Than the moon.
Thank you. It is time for our offertory. If you would take out your gift. And as you are preparing your gift, Leo's going to play I Am So Blessed. He's going. And I just invite you to sing along with it as you're preparing your gift and really bless. Feel the blessings. Feel the blessings that you are. Feel the blessings that everything has for you, everyone has for you. And let's just continue to sing it. And after the offertory or during it, if you want to come up and light candles, that'd be great too. So let's start singing that.
So blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed.
Today. We have chaplains today. Joe, you want to come up? And our board member today is Tracy. You want to come up? And Grandpa Don. So you're going to move out here. So you guys are going to bless the offering, and we're going to say our consecration together. And put your hands over the offering. Okay. Together we dedicate these gifts in service to the highest mission, recognizing and celebrating our oneness with God. We joyfully and freely participate in the law of circulation, of giving and receiving, knowing God is source, the source of all good. We are grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Okay. So, we are for this month, instead of doing the Food for Life bags, we are asking everyone to bring something to put in the basket each week out in the foyer. So if you remember to do that, if you didn't, bring something next week, and that would be great. Something that you could share with Jim and Charlene so they can help prepare the lunches. Good news. I want to share, first of all, what good news. It's fabulous to have Deb here. She's actually ends our Faith in Action series, our 7-week series, and I was so blessed when I asked her if she would come and speak, and she said yes. So thank you, and thank you for coming home and knowing that this is your home. And we just want to give you this because they are so you. Thank you, and thank you for your words. And I can really see your growth. Yes, such a blessing. Thank you so much. So other good news. Do we have good news today to share? No good news? No? All right. Okay. We have our friend Carol from Oregon. Yes. Yeah. That is good news, isn't it, Carol? Carol came up to walk the yellow brick road. Her and Marilyn belong to the Wizard of Oz, a Wizard of Oz group that get together and study the Wizard of Oz. Did you know there was more than one? And play. Get together and play and study, maybe. How about that? But did you know that there was more than one Wizard of Oz book? I didn't know that. There are several. See? It's amazing. So, all right, let's welcome our kids. Do we have kids today? Shall we sing them in?
Well, we have been talking about just creation and all of that. And Jay, we went with, he's so creative. He just, so many ideas. And so he had talked about the colors. And he made a list of 70 plus colors. And they're beautiful. 74 to be exact. And so just because God, in celebration of God giving so many people the ideas for so many beautiful colors, we just made a collage of some of the many beautiful colors.
What does this say?
This piece of paper says, "Welcome to Colors." And all the colors are lemon yellow, lavender, red orange, turquoise, blue, white, mahogany, orchid, wild watermelon, apricot, yellow, bronze yellow, black, gray, silver, coal gray, red, slate, blue, violet, brown, sky blue, Pacific blue, violet, red, yellow, green, gold, carnation pink, green, yellow, maize, burnt sienna, caddet blue, sun glow, blue, green, maroon, magenta, BT sienna, wisteria, vivid tangerine, tan, thistle, brick red, tumbleweed, timberwolf, orange red, pink, carnation, shamrock, raw sienna, navy blue, spring green, top, metallic silver, bubblegum, peach, salmon, pale rose, yellow, orange, aqua green, light brown, dark brown, jade green, pale salmon, bone white, pale black, dark tan, Granny Smith apple, poppy red, zombie green, melon, dark purple, goldenrod, violet, pale blue, dark mahogany, ink black, light sky blue, dark lavender, light mahogany, pale melon, dark sienna, harvest gold, bright red, light sienna, grass green, cool blue. I think that's all.
Wow, that is amazing, isn't it? Amazing, very good. Let's give him a blessing. Children, we love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you just the way you are. All right, yay. Let's all stand and come across the aisle, grab a hand.
The power of God protects us, and the presence of God